What's up, guys? Welcome back to your Nevada Homegirls channel. So when my clients move here to Vegas from out of state, they typically ask, like, what are things to do, normal things to do around town? And one of my most favorite things to do, first off, is just going to coffee shops in general, but I love going and finding coffee flights. One of my friends who was killed in the Las Vegas strip stabbing, I want to do this video for just in memory of us going out and finding as many coffee flights as we could. And so I want to share with you the 5 coffee flights here in Las Vegas as of now that I have found that have them. Now, my first favorite place we're going to go to is called Bad Owl. It is a Harry Potter themed coffee shop, and their flights are the best. Not only that, but they have really tasty, kind of out of this world drinks, and it's super fun. So we're gonna head there first, and then we'll head to the others afterwards. This one we're gonna go to is the one here in Henderson. They have 2 locations in town. One is downtown Las Vegas, and then here in Henderson. So let's head there now and see what you think. So here with me is my girlfriend, Melissa. She's a coffee connoisseur just like me. How much do you love coffee, Mel?
This much. All the way until I can't go.
I love you for that. So we got coffee flights. Our first stop is Bad Owl. Now they did this really fun concoction, which I will have the waitress share what it is.
Phoenix feather, which is going to be cinnamon. This will be the basilisk fang, which will be coconut. This will be the unicorn blood, which is rose, and then dragon scale will be the butter brew.
Awesome. What is this called again?
The flight of the hippogriff.
Then we've got another coffee flight, which he shared. This is a latte. This was something with salted caramel, and this is a butter beer. And then we have this, which is just their in-house coffee brew flight. The first one is just their barista's cold brew, a nitro cold brew, and a Kyoto cold brew, which if you read on here, it actually says the Kyoto is a slow drip for over 10 hours. That sounds like it's already gonna be my favorite. Which one are you most excited for?
Can I say the food?
Yes. What did you get to eat, Monster?
A breakfast burrito.
Yum.
Yeah, it's got like eggs and let's see, cheese and avocado and tater tots.
And that delicious sauce on the side.
Green sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now we're just going to enjoy. All right, we finished all of our coffee flights. How hyped are you? That's awesome. Which one was your favorite, Mel?
I would say, this is so lame. The barista cold brew.
Oh, I love it. We're gonna show right there.
Yeah.
That first one. Oh, I love it though, because it was really good, and you could literally just drink it right on its own. We didn't have to put any of the cream in, huh?
Yeah, no sugar, no, I mean, you can't beat that.
No, you can't. So my favorite was definitely going to be this back one. It was the Dragon Scale. It is going to be the butter beer. It was so tasty. There's actually this one that was also a butter beer, but it was warm, so I actually really liked the cold better. Now come to Bad Owl for some coffee flights, and make sure you ask for the Harry Potter special coffee flight too. The search for the coffee flights is continuing. We're here at Aspire Coffee House right here behind me. It's up in the northwest side of town. The main streets are 215 and Hualapai Way. So let's go in, check out their coffee flights, and see what we think. So I'm here at Aspire Coffee House. I just ordered my seasonal flight, which is apparently something they do here. So they do them hot or iced. I did choose hot because it's gotten quite cold here in Vegas, but I want to show you a really cool little community area that's attached to this coffee house that looks like it has a big fireplace and just some really cool chill areas. So stick with me, let's go look at it. It's even got a super cute patio deck. And an awesome fire pit. So like I said, this is attached to the Skye Canyon Park and little community center. So you can come out, grab a coffee, and hang out. So we have my seasonal coffee flight here from Aspire. Look how cute the little board is. I love these little mason jars too. So as you can see from the left to right, we'll have the pumpkin spice, we'll have the vanilla pumpkin, the pumpkin cookie, and the maple pecan. Now, she did say the maple pecan. They didn't have pecan, so it's actually maple rose, which should be pretty interesting. And they also are releasing their Christmas seasonal flavors here next week. So gotta come in if you haven't checked it out. I'm gonna totally try these and let you know what I think. Maple rose. Oh wow, that's so yummy. I really like the rose. I was kind of iffy on that, especially with maple, but it's delicious. Pumpkin cookie. Oh my gosh. This is going to be hard to decide. That one's really good. I don't taste too much pumpkin, but I do taste all of the spices of Turkey Day. Vanilla pumpkin. Yum! That tastes like just a normal pumpkin spice latte almost, which, you know, everyone loves those around this time, so this is a must for a flight. Alright, last one. Your traditional pumpkin spice. I guess the vanilla pumpkin tasted similar to that. Now that's a pumpkin spice. pumpkin spice. So I finished all of my flights but the last one. This is the maple rose. I save the best for last. I love it. It's probably my favorite of the 4. Share in the comments below if you're someone who saves the best for last, or do you drink it first? What do you do? I'd love to know. But Aspire has been awesome. It's probably, I mean, this is the second one, so I can't say it's one of my favorites. The Harry Potter one definitely still kind of holds the cake for me, but let's head to our 3rd flight. We've got 2 more after that. There's 5 total here in town, and it's so exciting. Caffeine high. So we're here for our 3rd coffee flight stop, the Caffeine Machine. Let's go inside and get a caffeine high. Is here. I showed the different options. They have a ton of different drinks that you can do for their flights, as well as they have a holiday flight too, so you could choose that. But my 4 that I chose for today's flight is the Teddy Graham Latte, the Candy Cane Mocha, the Samoa Latte, and the Maple Brown Sugar Cold Brew. Yum. As you can see, most are all hot, and then I do have the cold brew that's cold. Let's see what we think. So let's try them out. I'm gonna try the Teddy Graham Latte first. Now, these flights are huge compared to the last ones we've gone to. I haven't had any flights actually ever be this big, so that's kind of a plus to the Caffeine Machine. Yum! It actually tastes like Teddy Grahams. So I'm a big candy cane peppermint mint fan. I'm not a huge mocha fan, but I really like the mixture together too. So let's see about the candy cane mocha. Piece of candy cane. It's probably my favorite part. Yum. Yum. I really, really, really like that. It's like an Andes mint. The Samoa Latte. Now, I'm not really sure what this makes it Samoa about it. I should have probably asked, but let's see what it tastes like. Really, really, really nutty. Has a really nutty flavor, and it's super sweet, so I really like that. I wonder how much sweetener it has in it. Now, I would say my least favorite part of all of these so far is the foam. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like foam, or are you a hater on the foam like I am? Okay, last one, the cold brew. Oh boy, that's way stronger, hence it being a cold brew, but it is really tasty. I love the maple part of it. You can definitely taste the brown sugar in it too, so this is gonna be a hard one. I'd have to say so far, the candy cane mocha is probably my favorite. So the candy cane mocha is definitely my favorite. Now we're gonna head to our 4th stop. It is Founders Coffee Shop. This is where I met my girlfriend Maris, who passed in October, so there is a special feeling I have to that place. There is 2 locations here in town. We're gonna head to the one that's close to this shop. It is in Rhodes Ranch, so let's head there and keep on our caffeine high. So we're here for our 4th coffee flight tour at Founders Coffee Shop. Like I mentioned in the previous one we were at, there is 2 locations here in town. This one is more on the southwest side. If you're familiar with Rhodes Ranch or know where IKEA is in town, that's where this one's located. And there is one also in Henderson too. So let's go inside and get another coffee flight. What do we have?
So this is our coffee plate. This is the pumpkin cone powder, which is a shot of espresso with pumpkin whipped cream. This is our brown sugar chai latte. This is our butter pecan latte, and then our French toast latte.
Yum! Thank you. I'm excited. Yum! Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much forgot what all of these are already, so you'll have to bear with me. I will put it in the titles below as I'm drinking them, but I'm pretty sure this one was the French toast flight, she said, so let's try it. It sounds pretty yummy. I'm not sure that's French toast. I'm gonna have to try that, see what it is. This is the butter pecan, I'm pretty sure. A little messy. But really tasty. I'm almost positive this one was just like a cinnamon latte, hence, you know, cinnamon stick. Holy wow, that's definitely a chai. I remember her now saying chai because it does taste really heavily like chai, but it has a kick of cinnamon and it's really good. I actually normally don't like chais. That was really tasty. And this one, I definitely cannot remember what it is. It looks wild. Looks like it's mostly whipped cream and maybe like some espresso or something. Definitely a mess. Hopefully entertaining. Should have grabbed a napkin. Now that one is definitely definitely straight espresso. I'm not really sure I'm too into that one. It doesn't really seem to melt the whipped cream either when you're drinking it. So yeah, just kind of, as you saw, everywhere. Just finished my flight here at Founders. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really drink the rest of this one at all. But I would definitely say that the chai latte was my favorite, which is really cool because, like I mentioned, I'm not really a big fan of chai, but to have one that I do like is awesome. So we're gonna head to our 5th coffee flight. It is Evergreen, which is a newer shop in Henderson. Pretty stoked. We're gonna go to our 5th one, continue this coffee caffeine high. We'll see what we think there, but so far, my overall favorite shop would probably be it's probably gonna be Bad Owl. Yeah, I think it might be Bad Owl. I really liked the Caffeine Machine, but I think Bad Owl still has it. But we'll see from Evergreen, and then we'll go from there. We've made it to our 5th and final coffee flight tour. I'm so excited. We're here at Evergreen. Let's go check out what their coffee flights have in store for us.
Flight, it's fully customizable. It's a little bit different than some of the other coffee flights that you might be used to. So you can customize it with the drink type. So you can do a macchiato, an espresso, or a traditional latte. You can choose between hot and cold and the types of milk that you want in your drink. And then you can also choose whether or not you want a coffee tasting flight or a craft flight. And the main difference is that the coffee tasting flight, you'll be able to taste all of the beans that our roasters carry and that we have here at the shop. And the craft flight is more that you can choose one particular bean that you like and then garnish it with whatever syrup that we have. And we make all of our syrups except for the sugar-free vanilla.
Yum! Thanks so much.
Of course.
So we're here at Evergreen Coffee House in Henderson. This is one of our newer coffee shops, but they do have coffee flights, which is awesome. And I know you heard before the barista share about their coffee flights, but I wanted to share what ones I got and then a little bit about what I feel on them, and then we'll kind of wrap up our coffee flight tour video. Can't believe we've been to 5 shops already here in town. So I did get the brown sugar apple cider, which is on their seasonal menu for holidays, and then the second one is orange, and the third is a spiced honey. Now I wouldn't say like I'm a diehard Starbucks fan. I go there because it's consistent and there's one everywhere, and they used to have this spiced flat white a few years ago and they've never brought it back. So I'm really hoping this spiced honey one tastes like it. So if you haven't came to check out these flights yet, I would recommend it. It's the coolest one this far because I haven't seen any flights that allow you to taste just the coffee itself, just the bean, without it being a latte or having some milk or sugars or something in it, and that's tasty. So let's see what I think. I'll share at the end. Yum. So I finished all 3, well, 2.5. I'm almost done with my 3rd. It's really hard to say what my favorite is. I would have to say number 3 will be the brown sugar apple cider. Oh man, I don't know. I'm torn. The orange was so tasty and it didn't taste like fake orange flavoring, which probably was the best part about it. But this spiced honey one, I guess you save the best for last. I saved the best for last. We talked about this at another flight tour we did together. I would have to say probably the spiced honey is going to be my favorite of the three. Now, we've been to 5 coffee shops together. This is our 5th flight. Well, we've had many more than that, but it's our 5th stop together for flights. And which one would I say is my favorite overall? Experience-wise, it would have to be Bad Owl. Bad Owl has a really awesome environment, and it's really fun just to hang out in, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan. But overall drink taste, and would I come back to drink more of the coffee, it would actually be Evergreen, our last stop. I love the way that this coffee tastes. Even with the syrups, it's really flavorful and it doesn't have that fake taste to it either. So Evergreen, you're my number one. I would definitely say I will be back, and it's pretty close to my house here in Henderson, which, as I told you, Henderson is my favorite place in town. So thank you so much for joining me on this coffee flight video tour, and hopefully you give me a thumbs up because you loved the video. Feel free to comment below if you've been to any of these shops before, or if you have any shops in town that you think I should check out. Otherwise, subscribe for more, and I'll check you out on another video.